As you know, Fabric Path is already supported on the Nexus 7000. Well, now we're extending it to the Nexus 5500 series, which is the first fixed form factor switch in the marketplace to have this layer 2 multipathing capability. Now, this really opens things up with regards to this cost-effective layer 2 cluster designs. But another key factor that enables the large-scale fabric is the fabric standard, or FEX architecture. In fact, Fabric Scale gets even more powerful when used in combination with Fabric Path and FEX technologies across the entire Nexus family. So think about this. The Nexus 5500 can now support as many as 4,000 interfaces with a single point of management. That's one spot for policy enforcement for all traffic across the physical, logical, and virtual ports. So how is such a revolutionary scale possible? Glad you asked. I had to make sure I understood it myself. Let's take a look at what FEX is. Now, to oversimplify, and with due respect to our designers, FEX is simply an extension of the switch that inherits the features of what it connects to. And there's a couple of flavors out there to be aware of. There's adapter FEX and VM FEX. Think of it like this. A Nexus 5000 at the top of the rack using a 2000 as the FEX, the fabric extender. Working in conjunction with the 5500, the 2000 FEX offers a unified server access architecture that scales with a range of connectivity solutions. For Ethernet, it's 100 meg, 1 gig, 10 gig, as well as, of course, unified fabric and VM-aware environments. This FEX architecture has been huge, with over 6,000 customers adopting this model in their data centers. Many of you are probably nodding your head right now because you've done it yourself. Well, just in time for the holidays, there's a new addition to the 2000 series as well. It's the 2248 TPE, designed for general-purpose Gig-E connectivity with optimizations for specialized workloads such as big data and Hadoop environment, as well as bursty traffic situations like streaming video, audio, stuff that needs good, deep buffers. But back to our FEX architecture here. In a legacy traditional environment, your virtualized server is going to have multiple NICs, lots of cables, lots of stuff to connect up to. And if you've been keeping up with Cisco at all, you know we've already started moving away from the obvious issues that this entails. But adapter FEX provides the same architectural benefits for the network interface card as is provided for the physical access layer by the 2000. So interfaces of adapter FEX are local logical ports on the parent switch. You get on-demand creation of virtual NICs or virtual HBAs on a single NIC. A single physical port is now presented as multiple logical ports to the server OS and the network as if it were multiple physical adapter ports. Is that not cool? A dual-port 10 gig adapter FEX can support hundreds of PCI Express standards compliant virtual interfaces that can be configured now by the server administrator. Now that is scale, but that's not even the best part. VM FEX capability, well, this takes it even further all the way to the virtual machine itself. VM FEX collapses virtual and physical switching infrastructure into a single, easy-to-manage environment. This means drastically less management points to monitor, as well as a consistent feature set and infrastructure on both virtual and physical. So now you can see how FEX plus Fabric Path really revolutionizes simplicity and scale for any kind of growing data center environment. And these benefits are certainly huge with our Cisco UCS customers, but you guys that are using traditional servers, you're not out of luck either. We just introduced the Cisco Nexus B22 series blade fabric extenders, which are designed to simplify server access architecture and operations where third-party servers are used. So if you want some of that unified fabric goodness, here's your way. And finally, for you speed freaks out there, not you NASCAR types, Jimmy Ray, there's some niche workloads in the data center that have different requirements that are very low latency. And with that in mind, we had, of course, developed the Nexus 3000 platforms, which we were shipping earlier this year. Well, the Nexus 3064 has had fantastic success, especially in high-frequency trading and Web 2.0 market segments. And now we're introducing the 1 gig and 40 gig versions of the platform, the 3048 and the 3016. With all of that same NXOS goodness, the 3000 family continues to be great for HFT, big data, and, of course, the Web 2.0 space. So there you have it. Lots of great options, revolutionary scale. It's all right here.